Last season, the Buffalo Bills wrapped up with an impressive 13-3 record, securing their third consecutive AFC East division win. However, the landscape might change in 2023, as the AFC East could potentially become one of the most challenging divisions in the league. The New York Jets fulfilled their desire by acquiring Aaron Rodgers. The Miami Dolphins made substantial offseason moves and showed some promise last season. As for the New England Patriots, it's uncertain what the future holds for them. But the Buffalo Bills still have the star Josh Allen, who was impressive in 2022 and completed 63.3% of his passes for over 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns to 14 interceptions. And on the ground, he ran for over 700 yards with 7 touchdowns. Josh Allen has really come a long way. In his rookie season, just 5 seasons ago, he threw for over 2,000 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. The best part is that the Buffalo Bills' investment in Josh Allen as their franchise quarterback has been incredibly rewarding. He has truly proven himself as the leader of the team. However, there is one minor problem. He has the tendency to turn the ball over at crucial moments. Now, don't get me wrong, every great player is prone to make mistakes like this, but I have seen where the turnovers have came back to hunt the Bills, affecting the outcome of their games. Of course, the number one target for Josh Allen is Stefan Diggs. The Bills traded big to get Stefan Diggs back in 2020, and he's been an absolute machine for Buffalo. In 2020, Diggs had over 1,500 yards with 8 touchdowns. In his second season with the Bills, he recorded 10 touchdowns with 1,225 yards, and last season he scored 11 touchdowns and over 1,400 yards. Another great player for this offense is Gabe Davis. Buffalo picked up Davis in the 2020 draft with their 4th round pick, and he has been big time for this offense. His rookie season, he had 599 receiving yards with 7 touchdowns, and this trend continued in 2021 as he recorded 549 yards and 6 touchdowns. And last season was his best performance with over 800 yards and 7 touchdowns. I'm expecting Davis to have an outstanding season in 2023. Now, the running back situation has kind of been all over the place for the last few years. Well, Devin Singletary left in free agency, and the number 1 back will be James Cook, who was a rookie last season. He was a 2nd rounder and finished with 507 yards with 2 touchdowns. The Bills Mafia will be expecting a lot from James Cook, and the backup to Cook will be Damian Harris, signing him to a 1-year deal. The Bills will most likely use him in short yard situations, and James Cook is more of a speed guy and a receiving back. But the problem for the Bills on offense is the offensive line position. They weren't too great last season, and all the 5 starters that started are coming back this season, so things could still be the same. However, don't get me wrong, they aren't the worst. Dawson Knox is their tight end, and he's been amazing for this offense. On the other side, the Bills have a pretty top-notch defense, arguably with the best safety duo, Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. They've been just wonderful for Buffalo. On top, they have a 2-time Pro Bowler at the cornerback position, Tre'Davious White, and it looks like all 3 are healthy this time going into the new season. The linebacker position is probably going to have issues. Tremaine Edmonds is gone, and it will be quite interesting to see how that position will play out. The defensive line didn't finish out too great towards the end of the season, and that was because Von Miller was missing since he suffered a torn ACL, but there is high possibility that Miller will be ready week 1. The Bills' toughest challenge is their division. Winning the AFC East will be very hard, but at this point the Bills have been doubted so much, they still may end up at the top somehow. Bitch, we some stars, pull up in foreign cars.